Okay, we're back with another episode of High Rated Edison today. Today we have Riddle Sunshine on 997 going up against Henhouse on 767. So Riddle, we'll all know, kind of top 100, top 10, if not top 1 player on ladder. Sometimes really good player, a high level quick draw player we've seen. He's been on a couple of different features with the likes of Fraser and stuff, showing off this deck that he's kind of mastered now. Really cool player to see on ladder though, so we're going to check them out. And then Henhouse only on 767, but they are on something cool. This is after the ratings reset, so they still would have been around the top 200 at this point. So should be a high level competitive match. Opening hands are Guardian Eatos. Not sure I've gone over this card on the channel before. It's a level 8 wind fairy monster. Most of the effect doesn't matter. The main point is that if you control, or if you have no monsters in graveyard, you can special summon it, and it's a 25 beat stick, which is pretty huge in Edison. Usually this is paired with like banish strategies like D-Fissure, stuff like that, or it's paired with like we've seen it paired with like the small Gladiator Beast monster package Glad deck that was just trying to constantly tag out, not let anything go to grave. So we have seen this card in Edison before. Always interesting when it comes up. They've also got Minecon, Return, Starlight, and Mirror Force. On this side they've got Heavy, Compulse, Foolish, Fortress, Compulse, and D-Prison. So not sure what this is. I'm assuming it's the Banish deck because they're playing the Return, but we'll find out. Then this looks like Machina something. I think it's probably Riddle's Quick Draw Machina deck that they've been playing. So just going to start with set Compulse Pass. Draw for turn is Caius. They can use that Caius now, but I think I think they're probably just going to go with Beatdown Eatos. So gets in with the Eatos, sets a Starlight, the Mirror Force, and the Return. Okay, pass. Draw for turn is Bottomless. I doubt Riddle is going to be foolish enough to try and heavy here, but they are just going to set the Bottomless and the D-Prison of their own. Foolish, dump the Dandelion. Dandelion, bring out 2 tokens. Yeah, this is good. Fortress doesn't need to be special summoned by its effect. If these tokens survive, you can just use that to bring out the Fortress. But this Eatos is 25, so you're going to have to sort that out first. Summons out the Airbellum now. Airbellum's going to get hit with the Bottomless. Eatos is going to get hit with the D-Prison. Bit unfortunate that it wasn't like Mirror Force or something like that, Torrential maybe, just because this Eatos being banished, they still have no monsters engraved. More Eatos in the deck could be live on the back of that. Okay, draw for turn is MST. They could potentially risk heavy now. I mean, it's, you see someone set 3 like this, it's normally going to be Solemn or Starlight Road down. It's Starlight Road in this case. If it's Solemn, Heavy Storm's just going to cost their opponent 4,000 life points. If it's Starlight, you can then MST your own Heavy and stop the summon of the Stardust Dragon. So they've got options now, but they're just going to pass. Okay, draw for turn is the Bazoo. Yeah, so I think this confirms it's the banish monsters strategy. Bazoo the Soul Eater. You've never seen this card before. It's a level 4 Earth Beast monster. Once per turn you can banish up to 3 monsters from your graveyard. This card gains 300 attack until the end phase. Until the end of your opponent's turn. Apologies. And this kind of works with the Eatos. Vanishes from the grave, so you don't have to worry about Eatos being live. So Bazoo's going to get over one of the tokens now. Pass, draw for turn is Trap Dusty. Wow. Riddle really can't buy a good draw right now. Draw for turn is Heavy. They're going to return now. Riddle can survive here, but doesn't look good. Minecon take the token. Yeah, Bazoo can get in now. Airbellum, I think you can pulse the Airbellum. Yeah, you don't really want to tank the 25, but your hand is already bad, so that feels right. So we're going to bounce back the Airbellum. Guardian Eatos is going to get in for the 25 now, and then it's going to go to grave. It should be they're Caius tributing. Apologies, they're going to Caius tribute, get rid of the token and pass it back, so they don't pass back a token. Draw for turn is Quick Draw. They're going to attempt Heavy Storm here. That's going to get another Starlight Road now. Oh, MST goes after the Mirror Force. Yeah, I mean, there's no way Riddle doesn't know the ruling around Heavy Storm, Starlight Road, MST. So I think they just value getting rid of this unknown mystery back row. Because this does clear the back row. Stardust does come out. But you're about to have Fortress online with the draw and Quick Draw as a discard. And the Stardust can't really do anything into that apart from crash, and then you're going to lose another monster anyway. So, yeah, this is a way for Riddle to start clearing up the board. They're going to go over the Bazoo now, set the Dust Shoot, set the Compulse, pass. Yeah, they also had the Compulse for the Stardust anyway, so yeah, I think they're okay with this. Picks up the Descendant, going to Heavy Storm now, going to Compulse back the Stardust, and they're going to set the Descendant. Okay, yeah, that feels fine. I don't know, I just maybe would have held this. It's not, it's not doing anything in your hand. It's not doing anything in your field either. Okay, Fortress going to get into the Descendant now. That feels brave. Could have been a Raikou, could have been anything. This was your only monster. I think I'd have taken out the Caius, but yeah, Riddle saw the play there. Pass, draw for turn is a Caius. They're going to Caius over the Caius. Yeah, get rid of the Fortress and attack for game. Okay. Okay. Very nice from Henhouse. Okay, going into game number 2 now. Opening hands are Mirror Force, Spy, Heavy Storm, Caius, and Compulse. This side they've got Titanial, Gauze, Lone Fire, Jesus, Future Fusion, Prodigy, and Quickdraw. Wow. What a hand. Apart from the Titanial, what a hand. I'm going to suggest that Riddle does not lose this match. Okay. Future Fusion, going to reveal the guy now. Yeah, that dumps a Dandelion and a Stratos. I'm assuming the hero package is only consisting of, one elemental hero, and that's the Stratos. So the Prodigy and the usually Plasma we see Riddle play, they're just not going to be able to be used here because Gaia needs an elemental hero, not just any hero like Ab-Zero. So that gives them 2 tokens. Then quick draw, pitch the Titanial. Yeah, this is Drill Warrior. Drill Warrior, pitch the Prodigy now. Yeah, to banish. Lone Fire, get rid of the token. For a Lone Fire, bring out Dandelion and leave Gauze in hand. Yeah, I mean that's pretty strong. It's Drill Warrior coming back with anything in there. Grave, probably a Dandelion for just future tokens. Or a Stratos maybe. Grab the Plasma. It's Dandelion, which is going to keep generating tokens, and it's a Future Fusion that's resolving in 2 turns, and a Gauze in hand. That's a really good opening hand. Okay, draw for turn is Eatos. I'm going to summon out the Eatos now. Eatos can get into the Lone Fire here. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Sets the Compulse, sets the Mirror Force, summons the Spy. Yeah, I was going to say definitely set the Spy. One mystery card. Yeah, definitely a mystery. Really unfortunate they summoned it in attack mode first there. Okay, draws Compulse, Drill Warrior comes back. Back grabs the Quick Draw. Yeah, sorry, yeah, actually it is definitely the Quick Draw, right? Because you can just tribute over the Dandelion. 2 tokens in a Quick Draw out then. Drill Warrior going to attack into the set. It's going to get bounced with Compulse. Then they're going to tribute over the Dandelion in main 2 for the Quick Draw. Use the Quick Draw, one of the tokens. For a Drill Warrior, use the Drill Warrior, pitches the Compulse, and that can get back the Dandelion next turn or anything else next turn. Very nice. Okay, Book of Moon, draw for turn there. They're going to flip the Spy, bring out the Descendant now, and then they can use Spy to get over, Descendant to get in, Eatos to get in, and then in main 2, I'm assuming, yeah, main 2 that they're going to Descendant, pop the Spy, pop the Future Fusion, set the Book, and pass. Draw for turn is a Caius now. Drill Warrior can come back. Dandelion as the take from Drill Warrior. They can pitch that Dandelion again. Yeah, just discarding part of effect, right? Yes, not sure how this interaction works. Book the Drill. That's actually still banishes. Yes, he does still banish. Bit unfortunate here. I feel like if I'm Henhouse, I'll say it's just a PSA as well. Don't be afraid. If you don't know a ruling and you don't want to commit an unknown card to the field to see how that ruling works out or discuss it with your opponent, especially at this level, high-rated Riddle is a really nice player, but he's probably not going to let you take back a play that you don't mean to do or you don't know how it resolves. So just hit him with the, be right back a sec, just go to check a ruling and just go Google it. This ruling's online, I know because I looked it up not that long ago. So yeah, you can find this ruling online pretty easy. Don't be afraid to just, at any level, okay, hold on a sec, I'm just going to check a ruling. You know, that's part of the beauty of playing online, is that you can just do that. You don't have to rely on your own brain during the match for rulings. So yeah, really unfortunate here. If your hen house, just in this situation, just ask for 2 minutes to check a ruling. No one's going to mind about that. And Rittle's really nice to play against as well, so yeah, no need to worry. But that is going to resolve. Duel Warrior is going to banish. Dandy to grave. 2 tokens come out. Pass, draw for turn is the Eatos now. Your O key is broken. Yeah, I did think how Henhouse was writing a bit weird. It's horrible. Let's get a new laptop. It's my work PC. We love to see it. We love to see the dedication to the format. Yeah, we love to see the dedication. Definitely playing his lunch break, not for 4 hours during the working day. Okay, I'm going to attack into both tokens and pass. Draw for turn is Braincon. Braincon's pretty huge here. That turns on a lot of Caius plays. Duel Warrior coming out now. Duel Warrior adding back Dandy. Yep, Duel Warrior using the effect again. Banish itself. And then summon the 2 tokens for the Dandy. Going to Brain Control the Eatos. Gonna Caius get over the Descendant. Yeah, I thought they might Caius the back row, but their extra 1,000 damage is tempting, and doesn't look like actually Henhouse is going to use that back row. Okay, so choosing not to Mirror Force the Caius. I think they're probably trying to save this for the eventual Drill Warrior attack, but Rittle, I mean, they're a really good player. I don't think they're just going to run a Drill Warrior into a Mirror Force. Okay, draw for turn is MST, pass. Draw for turn is Debris. Wow, Debris a really good draw. Quickdraw coming back to hand now. Yeah, they can attack him with Caius. Yeah, some of the Drill Warrior in defense, like we mentioned, not going to run a Drill Warrior into a Mirror Force if they don't have to. Going to Mirror Force the Caius now. Going to Debris out in main 2, bring out Dandelion. Use that with the token to make Stardust. And 2 more tokens, and they can also drill, get rid of the, quick draw's fine, and we'll see that again next turn. Pass, draw for turn is Starlight Road. Yeah, I mean, if they survive, they can set MST and Starlight Road. If they survive, they can use the Heavy Storm to build themselves into a Stardust, but that's if they survive. I don't think they do. Draw for turn's Foolish. Drill Warrior comes out. Yeah, I mean, this is already enough for game. But quick draw into another drill. Yeah, I mean, this is a bit reckless, but they have got the Stardust on field, so they're feeling good, and that is just enough for game. Yeah, okay, very clean from Rittle. Nice plays. Okay, opening hands, game number 2 are Prodigy, Stratos, Caius, Braincon, TT, Compulse, Caius, Starlight, Bottomless, Caius, and D-Fissure. Yes, we are seeing that they are on the D-Fissure stuff as well. This can play havoc with the quick draw deck, though. So this is a pretty good card to rip. I'm gonna use the D-Prison, set Bottomless, set Stardust, and pass. Draw for turn is Gear Frame. Get a Gear Frame now. Gear Frame into the Fortress, and yeah, going to Beatdown mode. This is 18. They're going to set the Torrential and pass. Yeah, I think one thing that Rittle's got going on right now is they've got Recruiters. They had Gear Frame Stratos. So even if you can't do your big combos, you're still dropping out 18 bodies that kind of replace themselves in hand. It's pretty nice. Draw for turn there was Mirror Force. They're going to set that and pass. Draw for turn is 7 tools. Interesting. Very interesting. Gear Frame going to get in now. And they're going to set the 7 tools. Pass, draw for turn is Compulse. What's interesting about this is that I always thought the quick draw was too fast to play something like this. But maybe this is just a really good card in quick draw. Maybe we'll see why. Just going to set the Compulse after they draw the Compulse and pass. Draw for turn is a quick draw. Yeah, just going to keep getting in with the Gear Frame. That's eventually going to root out a Mirror Force. I think you're happy with that trade. Draw for turn is Grand Mole. They're going to TT the Grand Mole. And they're going to chain the Compulse on that. Chooses not to 7 tools. Okay. Just going to set the other Compulse now and pass. Draw for turn is Debris. Yeah, Prodigy coming out now. And then Stratos coming out. Yes, they can They can use the effect to blow up the D prison here. First effect, big think from Henhouse, think, yeah, then they're going to bounce back the Prodigy to stop it resolving. Yep, very nice. Okay, but 18 to the face still, and you're at 26 now. Draw for turn is Eatos. Eatos is kind of huge here. Kind of huge. Yes, they've got Eatos Mole. Eatos can get into the Stratos. Mole can get into the life points. And pass back. Now they've got Brain Caius though. So... Yeah, they've got the bottomless to survive. What do they do here? Yeah, I was going to say that Stratos is actually banished, right? Because it's a monster. So, Prodigy coming out now. Yeah, going to regret putting that back in hand. Prodigy going to Brain Con the Eatos now. They're going to tribute the Caius to banish the Grand Mole. Yeah, and then they're going to bottomless the Caius. Yeah, Quickdraw can go off now. Special summon itself out. In defense, use both of those for a Nitro Warrior. Yeah, baby. Let's see it. Sec. It's not a cost to discard in Edison, part of effect. Yeah. I was going to say, everything Real's done so far is kosher. And yeah, this is huge. So once per turn, if you've never read Nitro Warrior, first of all, where have you been? But second of all, level 7 Fire Warrior Synchro Monster. Nitro Synchron, obviously, or Quickdraw, which is why you use it in this deck. Once per turn, or once during each of your turns, if you activate a spell card, this card gains 1000 attack during the next attack this turn involving this card during damage calculation only. If this attacking card destroys an opponent's monster by battle after damage calculation, you can target one face-up defense position monster your opponent controls, change that target to attack position, and then this card can make a second attack in a row. Sounds pretty niche, right? The main point is it's real big, and it's enough for game here. yeah, GG's. Cool. Shows the 7 tools anyway, knowing that they were safe. Whatever this back row was, whatever trap this back row was, they were safe from it. If it was Book and Moon, obviously, yeah, they weren't winning through that. But yeah, really cool game. Very cool to see a Nitro Warrior summoned as well. It's been a minute since we've seen this card on the channel. Really cool game though. This Eatos beatdown deck. I mean, it is worrying, right? It is worrying. D-Fissure, I think is at 3 in this format. I can't remember exactly. I'm not a stun player. But, you know, there's lots of floods that banish, that interrupt a lot of what happens with other decks. So, like, you know, Glads have a really bad time. Quickdraw has a really bad time. Vayu has a really bad time if everything's getting banished immediately. You know, there's lots of decks that don't want their stuff banished except when they banish it to, you know, build up other effects and other parts of their board. So, yeah, it's a problem. If you get to your floodgates, if you see your Eatoses, if you see Bazoo regularly, you're able to keep on track, like putting out big monsters, and you're playing enough back row. This deck could be really annoying to play against and really easy to lose against. So, yeah, just beware of this deck. Henhouse, really good player on it, obviously. And, yeah, made it look really competitive here. Riddle, yeah, I mean, phenomenal as always. Don't need to say much about how Riddle plays. They're number 1 on the ladder regularly, if not top 10, top 100 for a reason. And yeah, ending it on a Nitro Warrior is always going to be cool to see. Some really cool plays though, and I'm glad we got to see it end the way it did.